Yeah, this morning I'm sitting up here listening to the birds. Got some lawn activity going on. Anyway, I was sitting back thinking about my lawn. I wanted to make this quick video about coverages and timing about your lawn. And one of the things that I've learned on my lawn journey is that, um, you got when you look at your lawn, there's several different ecosystems going on at the same time, or different types of situations. Like over there, up under those trees, when they grow, it's going to be shaded a lot. That's how I'm able to control the Bermuda grass, because it doesn't like shade. So Bermuda, it just doesn't like shade. So I don't have Bermuda issues back there. Another issue that people don't think about is edging. The situation about edging is this: you have to do everything in your power to get extra everything down on these edges. And you have to do it a little early, because seeds from grass or weeds, they all have certain temperatures that they germinate at. And the sun beaming down on the concrete radiates heat on your grass. That's why you always find crabgrass along the sides of concrete and driveways, because it germinates first. Now, about 55 degrees is generally when they start to germinate. Well, the soil temperature over here may be 49, but next to the concrete, it may be 55 or 60 or whatever. However, the sun is just heating up. So there is a difference in the timing that you have to have. So if you're coming in and you go and checking your soil temperatures, or someone said, "Oh, my soil temperatures is 49, I'm gonna put my pre-emergent out." Well, could be late, because it's already 55 at the edge. So you have to put it out early, and you have to pay extra attention to your edges. And what you're seeing here on my edge is me not paying extra attention, and I had to kill off all the weeds, the grassy type weeds. Now that I've come out with they've come out with a different type of killer that may help me out with it, which is Dismiss. But those grassy weeds liked warmness, and it went ahead and germinated early, and of course throughout the season. And I didn't have anything. I would have to try to pull it out or whatever. So anyway, that's why my edges look rough. So I put extra seeds out along the sides, trying to make it thick. I put extra mulch, extra humic acid. I see some growing. Let's get close. Got some extra humic acid, extra fertilizer, extra water, extra all along the edges. Um, you know, I even do extra aerating, hose along my edges. And those are just tricks that I try to use to get my lawn to look nice, because sometimes it's not about how much grass you have, it's about how it looks. That saying where they say, if a tree falls in a forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? And that's kind of what this grass is about. Sometimes you can have weeds off in it, but if you keep the weed up under the grass canopy, keep it cut and you don't see it, do you have weeds? And that's kind of what's going on with this also, because when I do my edges, let's get here. I'll do my edges all the way down, and I got everything towards the edge really nice and thick. Well, when you look at the horizon there, it looks good. And you may come in and see an area like this, for example. I'll show you this area here. It's bare. Now I have grass. Growing up in there, which is great. That was my overseed job. And I'm going to throw some extra nitrogen out here to help it thrive since it's coming. But when you step back, you don't see bare spots. So the illusion is real. I mean, it's okay. A lot of people, they're not getting all the way up into your lawn and looking and seeing exactly how many weeds you have and counting them. And they see it thick towards your edge. And the assumption is it's the same. Now up there, I could zoom up there. It's wet. I don't know if I want to walk up there, but it's a lot of bare area up there. However, when you step back on the horizon, all this is private property, by the way. Nobody's really up there. So when people are driving by, I got the front half of that looking amazing. And it looks amazing partly because, the way I have it, pay extra attention to the front part of it. And don't get me wrong, there's coverage out there, but I want all of it to be as thick as what you see here. It's a lot of green grass here. It does look good, but I want this extra attention that I paid to this front, for example. Let me step back, show you. So this is the front of the house. See if I get a more, okay. So obviously I paid a lot more attention here, because most people think that this is my house here and this is a vacant lot. Most people think that, but this is actually my property that goes all the way down. But I did pay more attention to all of this area. But I'm trying to do the back the same way. I'm learning what I was learning. Now I need to apply all of what I've learned. So when you're out there starting your journey, pay attention to your edges, extra attention. Everything that you're doing to make your grass stand out and be beautiful, you're gonna have to do extra all along the edge. And the next thing that I'm going to be doing is pressure washing this stuff so that my concrete will look nice. And I'm coming back with my cedar and seeding all of this